Okay, perfect. Back online, and it looks like we fixed the audio issue. I see the game's coming in clean, the video's coming in clean, mic is coming in clean. Okay. Okay, we're good, and the game is exactly where we left it. Exactly where we left it. Oh, I see one more thing I need to change. Properties. Configure. There we go. And there. Now, theoretically, if I don't touch it, everything will just work out again. All right. So, for those of you who could be just joining us after that mishap, this is the Ship of Harkinian, a PC fan-made port, or PC-based fan-made port of a classic that allows you to play this game on your PC if you have your own copy. That's the catch. Fuck out of here. Some reasons you may want to consider this one is obviously the widescreen resolution, proper widescreen support you're seeing right now. Another thing, look at all these gloriously mappable face buttons. The iron boots are now bindable to an item press. Now, if you're new to Ocarina of Time, you might not understand, but the next temple I'm about to go to requires constant switching back and forth on and off these boots, so you're always going in the menu on the original. But here, we just turn them off and on at will. And it's great. We only need to go into the menu for, like, you know, items, like actual items from your inventory. Jeez, is that really it? Well, I don't want to accidentally use a fairy. I guess, you know what? I guess it's gonna be bomb shoes. I guess it's just gonna be bomb shoes. Alright, now what in the hell was I doing originally? Right, I was going to Death Mountain because there's a fairy in there that I needed the hammer to break, and that'll give me the magic upgrade I originally wanted, and really mostly wanted to have before the bottom of the well and the Shadow Temple, but if I can get it now, I can get it now. Since I've already committed this much effort into it, we're fucking getting it. I don't quite know what I thought I accomplished there. There we go. It's like, yep, Zelda's gonna come skidding right out. Not Epona. Can't believe I spent an hour and a half without any game audio coming in cleanly. All coming in by the friggin' TV speaker. It always has to be something. I thought I was totally set up today. But no! Something had to go wrong. Could have been worse, though. I thought that meant, like, at least part of my capture card just, you know, shit itself. But thankfully, that's not the case. Alright, back up to the crater. Almost there. Fucking tediousness. All because I didn't think to break those rocks from earlier. I could have made that jump, but I didn't think to go back and knock out the hammer rocks. You know what's even more frustrating? I just realized that I don't even have to do that. All of this, I could have skipped it. If I would have just played this again, and then jumped off at a different point from the leaf. Just like that. Nothing to it. But on the plus side, we did get our fairies refilled, so at least part of that was on purpose. Fucking played perfectly when I was trying to get Epona to come here. Dan, do you play Helldivers 2? I don't mean on stream. I don't, but I've been told I would really enjoy it. I kind of, I've been enjoying the Helldivers 2 memes, but, what was the hang-up there? Oh, right, the Sony account nonsense. I can't remember if that ever got, resolved for Steam users. I know it was a big fucking problem for a while. Alright, now on to the lake. Oh, fuck, what is it? Come on, Dan. That's right. It's an incredible game. Honestly, even every video I see outside of memes looks so much fun that I should, you know, get around to playing that at some point. It just did, I think, last week. The solution is still being rolled out. Oh! Well, then maybe my waiting was very timely to do. If we get a solution, we might have a player. What platform do you play on, Carnivorous Giraffe? Are you also playing it on Steam, or are you a PlayStation user? This temple left a scar on many generations, or at least one for sure. I remember thinking I screwed up so bad that I replayed the entire game from the start. And this is when I was still renting the game, still figuring out whether or not, you know, Zelda would actually be good in 3D, which is a ridiculous thing to think about nowadays, but back then it was a serious concern. PS5 for me. Oh yeah. Well, for that, all a guy could ask for is crossplay. Because, man, why isn't that like a standard feature in, like, every game? I love it when I'm playing the Night Dive remasters of Quake, that I could jump on through either Steam or Nintendo Switch and still fight the same pools of people. Just one big Quake slurry. And that's how it should be. Right, I suppose I should put that tunic intended for the temple on so I can stop getting breath issues. I could tank it, I just don't particularly feel like it. I think there's a key down here? I might have to talk to Rudo first. Yeah, we need a long shot for that. This was the part of the game that caused my parents to just start buying games instead of renting. When the guy at the counter told my dad he could have bought the game for cheaper than we rented it for. I mean, it's an expensive lesson, but I'm glad they learned it. Hell of a title to learn it on. I'm surprised more people don't have memory of that. And, you know, not realize why subscription models for games could be bad for gamers. It's me, your fiancé. What? Yeah, that whole thing where she gave you Zora's engagement ring. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years, but now is not the time to talk about love. No, it's not. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain is totally frozen. Everyone's probably dead. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice, but my father and the other Zoras have not yet... Oh, he has. He has. The rest are still frozen solid. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from the woman who's going to be your wife. To help me destroy the evil temple monster. Inside the water temple, there are 3 places you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. I remember when I was in this temple. Actually, I was changing the water level so much. I remember Dad was at the table working. And he just kind of casually looks over. He's like, "Aren't you sick of that tune yet?" I'm like, "Dad, look. This is the only way I can activate puzzle necessary switches. I don't want to keep hearing this." He's like, "Ah." First time trials. Get up, Link. Yay! Key number 1. Maybe. Nope. It's the map or the compass? Probably the map. Rueful. Long shot for that, which means you're the next place to go. Except no. You are not the place to go. You need to be pushed or pulled out. And you need the long shot. This is a good sign. Memory's failing in the water temple. Are we at mid-level or third? Okay, yeah, so we wouldn't be able to even bomb that. That's just the way back out. I don't think there's... I'm pretty sure I've actually been this way. No. Yes. No. Okay, we have been this way. That's... We can at least establish that. Is there anything we can do under here? We can't do that until we get the long shot. Can't do that until we get a key. Just can't go in there. Can you don't make me cast fire underwater. Oh, I see a surface. Is that so? You're not even the key. Well, I guess that's useful, sort of. Not what I'm after. I'm gonna be so mad at me when I see what this is. Can't do that yet, because that has to be raised to mid-level. Yep, I'm an idiot. Now who's stupid? This guy! And instead of bothering with the bombs, we're just going to casually Solve this puzzle simply. Or bow and arrow, rather. Bye-bye. Hey, arrows. Lots of them. Yay! The start of our journey. Say you're fine. Don't be defeated, you jerk. And you need to be pushed in. That was your problem. I don't know if I can go back to the original just for this item boot swapping alone. It's so much easier. So much easier. Less tedious. What do you mean I can't use fire underwater? Okay, that was open? Dude! Alright, no, fuck off. You don't want to be defeated normally? Fine. Keep those keys coming. You had better be in this blast radius. Seems you were. You're lucky I want those arrows. There's an entirely unnecessary amount of health to lose. All right. That whole thing. Use the item. We already been through that. So now we have to go... I think in the main building? Yes, then we raise the water level, and then there's 2 keys. We absolutely don't forget. Like any common child on their first run of this game did. First key we don't forget. Very easy one to miss. You dicks. Why? Why? There. What is so particular about that I'm not doing right most of the time? Must be a timing thing? I don't know. The point is, we have the easy to miss key. One more important to remember, easy to forget. Ow. Back in the place where we just had Rudo. And while the water is still at mid-level, do not forget this key. That was not supposed to go like that. There. Now with that, the rest of our journey through here will be relatively uneventful outside of Darklink, who is easily one of the coolest bosses Zelda 2 ever gave us. I think I was over here when the water was higher. Yes, I was. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. Need the long shot for that. I guess we just press on to Darklink so we can get the damn long shot. You fucker. I knew that worthless piece of Tektite was coming. I just remembered it too late. Ass. I don't think you're accessible yet. Or maybe I already saw what you had to offer while I was originally looking for the water leveler. Nope, you are still pretty firmly jammed. We'll be back with the long shot for it. There we go. Now, on to Darklink. How about no? What? The fuck do you mean Din's fire did absolutely nothing to you? I want answers. Whoa, a bit too far. Fall down. Be down there. Be the fuck away from me, that's the point. Oh, are you stuck in the wall? That's so great. I hope you stay there. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna dive into the like. I might enjoy burning it though. Get it out of my way. Perfect. And you go. This is one of the coolest moments on the whole console. Like, this room looks fucking cool. See if we can catch him materializing. Oh, there we go. He just faded in. Alright. Let's fucking go. Now, I've actually done a very foolish thing getting all of these heart containers before here. Because the way Dark Link works is, he only ever has as many hearts as you do. How about try taking some damage there, Dark Link? Now, we'll just cave his head in with the hammer, it seems. That's fine. That's what I was trying to do, but he seems pretty resistant to it at first. After a while, you can just destroy him with this item. Can't blame him. I mean, it's hard to resist being caved in by a hammer. That's so cool. That is like a system-defining boss fight. Down you go. Yeah, right into the drink, let's do. That's okay, though. Once we inevitably use a fairy, we will just be brought back to maximum health. And that's totally fine. There we go. Just enough to stop the beep beep. Go back. I said go back. Not gonna leave you behind. In fact, I gotta remember while the water's raised to go back to the Darkling entrance room for that other golden skulltula. Oh, come on, get up. What is with this crooked slide that always pushes me to the left? Link, would you just roll up onto the hill? It's right there. It's not too steep. I know it isn't. That's fine. You can just control however you like. Okay? Never mind that pesky player input thing. Come on, Link. That's not even worth a slide animation, that incline, and you know it. This is so good. I can't even fucking... Yep, that was such a steep incline, my god. I know how silly of me to think I could possibly walk such an awful hill, even with the current at my back. Oh, no. I think we'll just walk. Hooray! Blessed key, things that we need. We do not need anything back in here. Clonk, 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 clonk. Clonk? Oh yeah, the whole down here part. Alright, back up into that room where Darklink is supposed to be. That's the entrance there, smart guy. No, that's the entrance. Making me an extra smart guy. Alright, Golden Skulltula. I believe we can reach you from here. Hey! There we go. You guys can fuck off. Wait, there's that thing down here that there was a long shot puzzle for. Look at that. Pretty sure that's what this key is actually for. Must be for the big key. Thank fuck for that extra quiver. There. It's not like we need the arrows for Morpha. He's not exactly vulnerable to the bow and arrow. Nope. We're just not dealing with your horse shit. And one more. Perfect. Probably should have done that after using the bomb. That's not a bomb. I'm pretty sure it's ineffective against stone. Unless you're a writer for the new Star Wars stuff. Then you can totally burn down a stone structure. God, I miss when writers knew things. Disney is getting a rep for trashing its IPs. It's a bummer. It is. It is, because it could be so much better, but their chronically stupid decisions make that not so. Now the damage is so widespread, you're probably never getting those old fans back to those IPs that have been ruined. I can only truly speak for myself, but I can tell you I'm not going back. They could probably try to make the most perfect thing. I'm like, nope, you screwed the pooch way too hard. The other downside to Disney is its rampant copyright claim enforcement, which is like the reason I don't play like actually good Star Wars games on this channel, even if I want to. I'd love to run through Shadows of the Empire. Son of a bitch! Dark Forces, classic non-EA Battlefront. Shit. Okay, so, I forgot a key somewhere. What did I say was the problem with this? It was always one key. Alright. What? What? Is there a key in this room I'm not hitting? Sue your balls off now. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, that doesn't make sense. The map is... It seems to be indicating that there's a key right where... Oh, wait, no. Am I reading this wrong? What if that... Yeah, I'm in the part with the key. Something's missing. I mean, obviously something's missing. Okay. Something in 2F. Maybe that's the key I missed. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I shouldn't even bother with this direction. I should just... Wait, one of those... I can't remember already if that room had a different way out. I'm starting to think it did not. Oh wait, no. Perhaps this is what I wanted? Because, yeah. Now I can go back out to 2F and see if I can solve that problem. Okay, where is that key allegedly? It's on Lower Eastern 2F. So this is the right direction. Yep. I know what we missed. There's a key down there that we need the long shot to get. No problem. I'm fucking staring right at it. Yep. Isn't the Alien franchise getting a TV show also? I haven't watched the new trailer. Romulus was alright, but excessive nostalgia beatings throughout. See, I haven't actually watched Romulus. It's like one of the few nostalgia baity movies that I just haven't gone to and have no real desire to at all. You're right, though. They are getting a new series called Alien Earth. I'm not really sure what that's about, but I'm just so checked out. There's nothing of interest for me. I guess Predator Killer of Killers came out too. I'm just like, oh, okay. To be fair to Predator, though, Prey wasn't a bad movie. I actually had a pretty good time with that. So I'd actually have more faith in either of those Predator productions than I do Alien Earth. And if Romulus is as you say, I wonder, like, would I enjoy that, or would I just be like, I should just be watching Aliens? Which, you know, is always the correct answer. That's, like, one of the best movies ever made. I really liked Prey. Makes me have hope for the new one. Honestly, me too. Like, actually pretty okay hope. Instead of like, oh, here we go again. You know, sarcastic hope. It's not like where we've gotten to Star Wars and Star Trek, even though that's a Paramount ownership, but they have also shit the bed colossally with that. And there's that last key. There's always one key that fucks everybody up. There's a different one than the one I'm used to barring my path. What I hope they tell in one of the new Predator productions they got going between either the movie or the animated series is that, you know, we introduced that pistol at the end of Prey. I'm like, okay, well, now that she's got it, how does that end up back in the Yautja's hands to give to Danny Glover in Predator 2? Go away, you friggin' aim-spoiling thing! There's an end credit scene in Prey where the predators return, but it doesn't get explored further. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess I gotta watch that again. I'm usually pretty good about, remembering to check for post-credits scene. But, you know, that, like I said, it wasn't a bad movie, so rewatching it wouldn't exactly be the worst thing in the world. We don't need to go this way. Oopsie doodle. Reconnection successful. Disconnect occurred. Oh, what? Is everything still healthy? Twitch is down. Oh, for God's sake. Twitch is back up. YouTube, did that go down? Let's try... Man, just nothing wants to go right on today's streams. Now, you're not duplicating things, are you? No, that wasn't dropped. Okay, looks like it's still running. Good here, awesome. Thank you, Carnivorous Giraffe. Briefly went down. Okay, well, as long as it's back up, because, of course, I only notice it went down when I see the reconnecting notification. Come on, Link. Oh, for God's sake. Stupid water current. Now we'll open that door. Fucking clam! You know what? No. You're not worth the frustration. Probably get you on the way out. Yay, boss key! Just leave. Just go, Link. It's not even worth the frustration. Yeah, we're maxed out. Good, good. There! I knew we'd get there. We wouldn't be defeated by this on stream. That isn't normal water. Yeah, don't drink it. I think pretty bad things will happen to you if you do. Of course, first thing we do is dive into it, get it all in our mouths and stuff. Behind you, idiot! You're about to get got by James Cameron's Abyss. Yay, one stab. Get stabbed, you shit! So, I was trying to do a classic weapon run only. Classic weapon only run. And if you reload checkpoint and go back to the first level... Hold on. Classic weapon only run, and if you reload checkpoint and go back in the first level, enemies will casually respawn. Oh, hey! You can give yourself infinite master level jail. That is what you want, isn't it? Like the icon of Sin Fight, except it never ends. You piece of crap. Get back out here and be stabbed more. In Doom Eternal. Yeah, I figured. What? You're just playing regular mode or the master mode? I suppose it has to be campaign if you're just talking about level 1. Famously, Hell on Earth didn't make it. Of course, I just assume, everyone else is playing on PC as well, so they could have jumped in on that master level mod. Regular. Yep. I eventually figured that out. So I guess in that stage, you'd still get the combat shotgun, but that means you wouldn't be fucking with mods or the heavy assault rifle or things like that, right? Base game. Yep, that's what we figured. That would be fairly interesting to try. I find it difficult to fathom Doom Eternal's combat without having weapons like the ballista at my disposal. Yep, yeah, exactly. And, some parts about that would be quite challenging, actually. I mean, especially considering how much I've come to rely on the chain gun shield. Huh. I suppose you wouldn't be able to use Blood Punch or anything either. So you're probably not really that focused on weak point erasure. I mean, sometimes it just happens if you do them enough damage with the rocket launcher, but not always. Because, yeah, then there's no stickies, no ballista, no heat blast, or... See, now you're making me want to try that. That sounds kind of tasty. Where the fuck is the heart container? There it is. Alright, get us out of here. Beam me up, Raru. I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. You were 8! Sora's domain is fixed. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you. Well, that's what I want to say, but I don't think I can offer that now. It's for the better. I have to guard the water temple as the Sage of Water. And you're searching for the Princess Zelda. You can't hide anything from me. Princess Zelda is alive. I can sense it, so don't be discouraged. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. As opposed to disrespectfully? She expected me to just club her in the face with it like a trout slap? Yeah, it's mine now. Give me that water power. If you see Sheik, give him my thanks, okay? Yep, be sure to. Also, about that Princess Zelda thing. As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Go away, Sheik. I need to act now to get my fire arrows. Did Ruto want to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake, too, don't we? Just fuck everybody else. Just everybody else. Look at that. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. That wasn't together. That was all me. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here. Ninja vanish? Ninja vanish. What's your guys' thoughts on Doom the Dark Ages? I haven't played it yet. I really, really enjoyed Doom the Dark Ages. I was actually playing some just before the stream. I had a really, really good time with it. Of course, I wasn't expecting or even wanting Doom Eternal 2, for lack of better explanation. And I think that had a lot to do with why it went over so well with me. But yeah, real good time. I recommend it to everybody. Can't wait for the DLC. The thing that's not working for me the most so far about the Dark Ages is now, every time I go back to play Eternal, I find myself trying to bring up my shield to start parrying shit. And it's like, nope, wrong game, wrong Doom. Dark Ages is quite good if you want a power trip. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Honestly, every Doom game's good if you want a power trip. Eternal's gonna make you work for it a little more, but it knows what it's doing. Okay, what do we need to do first? Oh, we could do fishing. Actually, what we need to do first is I need to eat. I am fucking starving. Well, not literally, but I'm just really hungry. That temple worked up an appetite. So what we're going to do is we're going to save again. So we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to get some quick food into my face. And after that, we're going to play something a little bit more action-y instead of continuing with Zelda. I haven't decided yet. We'll just have to see what's up. I did, for thoughts of this, install a bunch of stuff from my backlog, so whatever we get to after the break will be something that I myself have not played before. I play so much Helldivers, I try and stim while playing Wolfenstein. Oh man, you need to get Doom into your life then, if that's the case. Oh man. Alright, anyway, I'll be back in a bit, guys. I'm just gonna get some eats, and join us soon. Or rather, stay tuned, it'll be fun.